Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this really pretty purple ombre striped cup. I already went ahead and prepped my cup and I spray painted it white, and then I measured out 10 mLs of epoxy. I don't usually use all of it, but I always do 10 just in case. And then I'm going to go ahead and start. I did the darkest on the bottom all the way up to the lightest. This is just a Recollections glitter from Michaels. It's a dark purple. I wasn't too careful about my lines. I already knew that I was going to be taping them off to put another glitter on top. So you don't have to be too crazy about them. You can just go ahead and glitter away. I didn't really measure how much, I guess, glitter I was putting on. Next time I'll probably measure a little bit better so that my lines match up better. But I do really love the way that it came out. And then I just went ahead and I'm going to add each color on top of the next. So this one is just a slightly lighter purple. This is also a Recollections glitter from Michaels. I think it came in the same pack. This one's a little bit more of a dark royal purple. I really love this color a lot. Once I'm done with that one, I moved on to a much lighter purple. Again, this is also a Recollections glitter from Michaels. This is a very light purple. This one didn't come in a sample pack. This was just a regular size bottle on this one. In my second to last color, I used Amethyst from Sasson Crafts. It's kind of like a color shift. It has a teal undertone to it, which is really awesome, so it kind of gives the cup a little bit more dimension, originality. So I just went ahead and did the exact same thing as I did with all the other colors. I just kind of placed it on. I wasn't really careful. I just measured out what I felt like I wanted for my stripes. And then for my last color, I went in with Lullaby from Sasson Crafts. It's pretty similar to Amethyst, but it's a lot finer. And it's just a little bit, I think, lighter to me than the Amethyst. Then I'm just going to go back in and fill in any gaps that I wanted. On this one, it was on the top. I just felt like I needed to bring the Amethyst up just a little bit. So I just went ahead and went back over that. And then I went ahead and I let this glitter layer dry. Once it was dry, I sealed it with a clear gloss and I put a really thick layer of epoxy on it. Once the epoxy was dry, I went ahead and I started taping off so that we could start making our stripes. So I just used regular masking tape and I started at the top down. You can do either way. You can do the bottom up, top down, whatever works best for you. This is, I guess, just how I decided to do it this time. So I went ahead and I pulled a piece off for myself and I folded the ends. Folding the ends just helps me be able to peel it off later, so I'm not trying to find the ends of the tape underneath the glitter and epoxy. It just already is there for me. So I started by lining it up on the top and then pressing it smoothly all the way around, doing my best to get rid of any like spots or bubbles or anything I can to get the flattest coverage I can. The flatter you get it, the less chance you have of like leakage with the spray paint. I did end up having some on this cup, but that's easy fixed with acetone. You can just take acetone on a cotton swab and just wipe it right off. I stack my tape on top of each other just to help keep my lines straight, and then I will peel off the middle one afterwards and use it for the following row. That way I don't have to use as much tape, and I can also keep my lines right up on top of each other. Once I have it all taped up, I went ahead and sprayed the whole thing white. That way I don't have trouble with the glitter going over. So once I sprayed it white and it dried, I just went ahead and I mixed up some epoxy just like in the beginning we do with the normal epoxy method. And I put it all over the open stripes areas. It doesn't matter, you can put it all over the cup if you want. For me it was easier just to put it on the striped areas. Once I got all of the epoxy on, I went ahead and set up for my glitter. I used Golden Opal from Sass & Crafts. This is one of my favorite glitters. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then I just did normal epoxy method. I just put the glitter all over the open areas where I put the epoxy already. I kept going until there were no shiny spots. You don't want any spots that look wet. You want to make sure it's completely covered. Sometimes I have to go over it a couple times just to make sure it's all filled in because the glitter sinks into the epoxy a little bit. And you're just going to go all the way up and down. Once you finish glittering, you can go ahead and peel off the tape. Um, as you can see, I had a little bit of leakage underneath the tape with the spray paint, and that's fine. You can just take it off with some acetone, no problem. I peeled it all the way off, and then I let it dry for several hours, and then I sealed it again with a clear sealer. You definitely want to seal it because it keeps your glitter from moving. Once it was sealed, I went ahead and I epoxied. Thanks for watching.